Hello everybody, Jackie with Massage Therafix. Look, a little joke for you today. I'm mostly peace, love, and light, and a little bit of go yourself. So, anybody who knows me knows that's true. I am in the tropics right now. This is my customized massage room. We had just redone it when I got back from Hawaii, and you know what? I decided to take us on a little vacation while I go over self-care tools. So, earlier this morning, Silas helped me roll an orange. When you're wondering, and I explained how it's like your muscles and we want to make them softer, more pliable, juice them up. So I have a bunch of tools, and you're probably not going to have these tools at home. So I just raided Silas's toolbox because he's out golfing, and maybe y'all can help me with what some of these tools are because I have no idea what some of them are. So I want to start with foam rollers. So this foam roller, as you can see, is perfectly flat. It's dense. It's hard. Okay. This foam roller is not as hard. It's probably a medium, by the way. 5 below. Best place ever for foam rollers. And see how this has what I call a daisy shape? This allows it to go a little bit more deeper than something flat, if that makes sense. It's just going to go slightly deeper. And this is very heavy duty. This is very hard. Very hard. Costs, I know this didn't come from Five Below, but you know, it probably came from TJ Maxx. Probably wasn't much more than $5. And see how it has all these different shapes? That allows you to get even deeper. So it's all a matter how hard you want to go. And we can even have more fun. Can't make it up. This is one of my tools. This is not a Mr. Holden tool. This is called an Aqua Force 7. What does it do? It rolls. You're too high up right now to see. I would normally roll this on a leg. I could scrape my pecs with this. It weighs, I forget how many pounds, but it gives extra weight so I don't have to. And then for trigger points, very expensive tool. I don't use it often because, as you can see, it kind of looks like other things, which we'll be doing vibration tomorrow. We'll have lots of fun with that. So, how can I teach you to do this at home with things at home? So I decided, bear with me. So I went out to the garage. Look at this thing. Look. So just like foam rolling, I can take this and rub this along my leg. I can actually go deeper if I want. And if I hit a trigger point, which a hot spot, which is right there, I can apply pressure. I can apply pressure this way. See how this kind of works like my tools? Or if I really wanted to get deep, I could use an edge. Ooh, that's painful. So this is about getting deeper, and you don't have to hurt yourself. Find the spot. Just go, oh, yeah, I feel that. Just going to hold it while I feel that. And breathe. And as it releases, you can push a little bit more. This is also like some of my other tools. Most of you have heard of my fascia blaster, so hold on. I'll show you what a fascia blaster is. And we know you don't have these at home. And it's okay not to have this at home. I have different ones. This is the face one. I love this one for pec, forearm, face, that TMJ. Sorry. I'll bring you back up here so you can see my face. So, now finding out where my camera is, it's on that side. You can see how this would be for more tiny areas. Face, TMJ, this works great. By the way, I have one of these in the shower. It's how I get rid of my dreaded 11s. Just saying. Like I said, forearm, front of your shins, around the foot, around the wrist, the hand. This is lovely. It's an expensive tool, though. It's very expensive. Luckily for me, it's a tax write-off. Then I have this one. This was my original one. See the difference between the two of these? And this is going to get deeper than that face one. So think superficial, deeper. Can I see how that works? This one has a handle, which makes it lovely. It's a whole lot cheaper. I bought a bunch of these in bulk so that I got them for like $20 each. If anybody wants to buy one, I still have some. But this one's nice because, again, I can go deeper. I have more control. So I can find a trigger point. Yeah, right there. And just hold. You can see where a bigger area, oh, upper arms, this is good. This is really good on upper arms. Your trap, oh, yeah, but I'm gonna show you some other tricks. This one is a bigger version of that. This was actually one of the first tools, and that one was more modified and new. This is great for like getting around your low back, quads, front of the leg, back of the leg, calves. This is good because for those harder to reach areas, it's longer. I will tell you, with any of these tools, you're only doing about 30 strokes. And you're not doing it hard enough to hurt yourself. Every now and then, we will get some bruising. It's not because of how hard I'm doing it. It's because when we release that fascia, you have old blood that got trapped in the adhesions. And we're bringing that to the surface and bringing in new blood. I don't recommend you do that at home. We have plenty of time to go through the layers of the cake and take it little by little. The lighter you do this, the better. If you're doing it light and you're like, well, I don't even feel that at all, then go a little bit deeper. Don't shove this in. And when you find a hot spot, don't push so hard that you're trying to break it. Believe it or not, the more you hurt your body, the more your body's going to try to protect itself and tighten up. I can hurt you with one finger if you know the right spot, and I don't have to hurt you, and you can feel it release. Now, if you're a CrossFitter, I'm going to show you what CrossFitters find yummy. It's that face one, but it's like rows and rows and rows of the face ones. Now, this was very expensive. This is a $175 tool. Let's grade this for a second. As you can see, I rarely use this, rarely use it, and I don't press hard at all. Can you see how some of these have popped off? So considering it's a $175 tool and I probably haven't used it 10 times, I'm a little bit upset about that, and I'll have to call the company. This would be a great time to do so. And my other problem is, imagine how hard this is for me to clean. This is extremely difficult for me to clean, so therefore I don't use it very often. But however, CrossFitters love this because foam rolling and trying to control your body weight can be hard sometimes. And one of the areas they really need to get is lat. And lat can be hard to do, but you can see, well, no, I'm trying to think. I'm used to doing it on y'all. I'm not used to doing it on myself. But see how I could get lat that way, or both quads at once, or both hamstrings at once, or, oh, this is yummy, by the way. This is absolutely yummy. Or upper back. Look at how much space I can hit at once, and this is, again, superficial and much easier for me to control than foam rolling. Look at that. We just lost another one, and I'm used to doing it on bare skin. I wasn't even pressing. I was just going back and forth. So now we're going to get into what can I use that can get the same results that I would have around the house. Well, I was thinking about it, and it's kind of funny. I had spent good money for this tool. What this is made for is, imagine laying on your back, and you can roll this up and down cervical spine. You can even lay on your back and roll up and down, and I'll show you in a minute how we can do this, and I'm going to show you with a different tool. Another way you could do it, lacrosse ball. Oops, hold on. All right, so lacrosse ball, tennis ball, golf ball, and this is what we call a massage ball. Some people call them, we use them in Yo Massage. We call them massage balls. And you can buy different densities of this, and I'm going to show you what I learned from Yo Massage and how we can use these. What's wonderful, and this is a tool that I have, it's softer, and it's meant for you to put behind your neck to help with getting a cervical spine to get rid of that curve where we're looking down all day long. You could tape these together with duct tape and make your own. Or I came up with an even kind of cool idea. This is a 3-pound weight. They make different sizes. I just grabbed the 3-pound because I knew I could hold it easily. Do you see the similarity though on how I could put that and roll that? And I'm going to in a minute. I'm going to use this instead of the roll tool. Or, this is fun, I had gotten this for Azora a few months back, and I just ordered 2 more because she loves this stupid thing. It's called a Babble Ball. And if you're locked at home with a neurotic husky right now, this is entertainment that lasts for hours. It screams out phrases like, no, 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 and you're a good puppy dog, and a bunch of other really cool phrases. It barks, it does banjo music, it squeaks, it rings like a doorbell, it whistles, and she just takes this thing all over the house and goes nuts with it. But do you see how this dog toy is a lot similar to these balls? And it's got ridges on it. Even better. So I was like, okay, but they're not going to have some of these tools. What else can we use? We're not going to hit ourselves with this. But imagine if, oh yeah, oh, that's as good as the trigger point hook any day. Oh wow, that is really good. Learn something new every day. I have just hooked the top of my scap. That feels really amazing. I don't even have to lay on it. I just hooked it. I can take it up and down, find the good spot, and just kind of press and pull. Yeah, I think I'm in love with, what is this, a ball peen hammer or something? We might have to confiscate that one. Then, this is a rubber mallet, and we'll have to ask Silas why it's not on a handle. But I went, how awesome is that? You could like put that in your back, and if we're laying on it, which I'm going to show you in a minute, imagine that's soft and it's got a nice big surface. And I even found this thing, which looks crazy, but if you're a massage therapist, this is kind of like a yum for us because we have like our forearms hurt. Ooh, okay. So we wouldn't squeeze very hard, but just a little bit of pressure, and I can find the trigger point. Like I said, you'd have to be very careful. I'm a professional. See how I can really, ooh, look at that. Just with a little bit of pressure, I'm barely holding this thing, and look at that, I'm getting, ooh, again. See what you learn during times like this? This is actually pretty good. I don't know what this thing is though, we'll have to ask. And to give you an idea, these are the tools that we were taught to use in medical massage to get those trigger points. So be creative, post, comment, whatever it is, on things you're finding at home for self-care. This could be fun. This could be really fun. So I want to show you how I would work around a scap. Ooh, another great thing, a dog toy. Cannot make this up. It's a tennis ball on some kind of flinger thing to throw it for her. The vet gave us this, and I had not opened it yet, and I was like, how awesome is that? And I'll show you why. This is really awesome, actually. So let me get down on the floor where you can see me do my hair. If you want, you can pause the video and go find your own toys at home. Let's have fun. So, what I'm doing, let's use this dog toy and I'll show you. I can literally, oh my goodness, I can tell I haven't had a good massage. So, you can find a spot, and I can move this up and down quite easily because, ooh, because it's on a stick. Yeah, I need to work around my own scaps. So I'm going to teach you something. I can take off pressure by lifting my arm up. I can increase pressure by lowering my arm. And even doing things like rotating I'm giving myself a massage right now. I am the driver. You can control the pressure by how it feels. Find the sweet spot and hold it. If you want more, push it more. If you want less, lift up. You are the driver, and please do not hurt yourself. And I recommend working a different area of the body each day. You should give your body about 3 days to recover, especially if you're doing deeper work. So that's a good example of how I could go around my scapula. Let's look at this weight for a second. As I said, it's very similar to something I had bought in the store, or I could tape some balls together with some duct tape. Let's see how I'm putting it on either side of my spine, and I can roll. Ooh, right there. See? I can roll on it and have it hit both sides of my spine, and you're controlling this by rolling up and down. Does that make sense? Oh, my back just popped. If you've been sitting at a computer all day long, this is amazing. I cannot make this up. Do not hurt yourself. Do everything with caution. So now, remember I mentioned duct tape? Duct tape is really underrated. I'm going to show you why it's underrated. See, that's really good. Right there. See, and I can control, find a good spot. I can look back and forth. I can look up and down and change the angle of it. That fits so much better and easier than a foam roller, people. And you can roll just by moving your head. It's amazing what you can do by being creative. Oh, that's a good spot right there. And just go hold. As y'all can see, I'm eating all my snacks at home. I'm quite happy. Again, with the ball, see, that's not quite big enough. What I could do, I could roll a towel and then put this on top of the towel, and then it would get in there really well. So all of this is, let's try this thing. Let's try the ball peen. Let's try the rubber mallet. Oh, you know what? That's kind of yummy. Oh yeah, there's a good spot right there. And I can help and hold it. I can get in there a little bit by going up and down, back and forth. About 30 seconds for each area. And you can do this, look, we all know about glutes, right? Let's use the dog toy. A lot of you have low back pain. You can stick it there. And look at that, just by rolling my hips. Ooh, right there, low back. Move the toy so you can see. Right there, my low back. I can roll up. Get a little bit different. Ooh. See, you're the driver. This should be even better than me. If you want to have fun, I'll print off pictures of the human body, and maybe we can do some coloring. You can color where the trigger points are. So when we come back to see each other, you can tell me all the good spots you found and whether they're still there, whether you got rid of some of it, but you know it's deeper now. Imagine how much fun that would be. Oh yeah, right there. I can control this by, see if I open my leg, if I take my knee out, I'm going to feel that differently than if I bring it in. I can bring my knee up in the air and rotate my leg in both directions and really get in there. I can take it down, get into my hamstring. I can control it more, whether I'm pushing down with my leg or if I choose to sit up a little bit on it. Plus, if you want to have a lot of fun, if you're having low back pain on the side where you have low back pain, take something like this or, this is a good one. Kind of go around the your bone. You're going to feel that hip bone, right? Your pelvic bone. Kind of go around that. That's your iliopsoas. And I'm willing to bet that some of you, like I said, we're doing it light, are going to have some trigger points in there. And even if you don't, you can very lightly just rub it. Look at how much easier that is to do than trying to do that on your stomach with a foam roller for anybody who's tried that. Look at that. That's a great massage. So, I hope all of you are seeing the things in your house a little bit differently and seeing how you can use them. And I'm trying to think about what I want to teach tomorrow, but I think we're going to do vibration tomorrow. We really have a lot of fun with that. Have a great afternoon. If no one's told you today, I love you. I love each and every one of you. And stay positive, people. That's all we can do. I'm having loads of fun.